Coming to sit on our stability ball, we'll slide this purple loop band down to our feet, to our metatarsals. So it'll go around our toes, seated on the stability ball with our feet hip distance apart, hands on the hips. From here, starting with our dominant or tighter side, we'll evert the foot from the ankle joint, taking it out, 2, 3, inhaling it back to center. So exhaling it away from the body, inhaling it back to parallel. Exhale away, inhale parallel, exhale away, inhale parallel, keep your belly in, plug the shoulders down, imagine that book bag of cement you're wearing, your upper back's really engaged in the movement. 2 more here, and the movement's from the ankles, not from the knees, quadriceps, front of the thighs, groin area, hip flexors, not from these areas. It's ankle mobility. This will help with proprioception, and this will also help as you move through space for you to recruit muscles that are underactive that will improve your horseback riding. So go ahead and switch to your non-dominant or not as tight sides foot, and we'll take it out, 2, 3 on the exhale, bring it into parallel. Exhale it out, 2, 3, inhale it parallel, 2, 3. Remember the exhale as you pull out, the inner thighs pull back, so you're on the top of the sits bones as you sit there. Your belly's in, supporting the low back. Your pelvis is neutral, so we're not rounding, but we're not arching. We're somewhere between arching and rounding and neutral pelvis. Our front ribs aren't pushing forward. We're softening the sternum, breastbone, and front ribs towards the back body, imagining that backpack of cement we're wearing, keeping our upper back really involved in the movement. Shoulder blades together, collarbone wide, chin lifted, gaze higher than eye level. Finish up the one you're on. And from here, we're going to move into a standing version of our rhomboid trapezius exercise. We'll need the purple loop band around our outer thighs, so you can slide that up the thighs. And you'll need your green loop band and red Theraband, taking the red Theraband through the green loop band, standing on the center of that green loop band with your dominant or tighter leg, and taking the top of your non-dominant, not as tight leg onto the ball in a hamstring curl. You'll wrap around the knuckles, that red Theraband, with the elbows up, forearms flat, wrists flat, finding those 2 right angles. And then with a soft bend in the supporting leg's knee, we'll twist over our standing leg. We'll inhale, prepare. Exhale, twist over that leg. Inhale, center. And exhale, lower the elbows down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, lower again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. And one more time on the side. Inhale, lift. 2, 3. Exhale, twist. 2, 3. Inhale, center. 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 2, 3. Let's go ahead and set up on the other side. Finding the hamstring curl, standing on that green loop band. Setting up our 2 right angles, wrapping around the knuckles with the thumbs on the outside. From here, inhale, prepare. Remember, we're only twisting over the side of our standing leg. Soft bend in the supporting leg's knee, neutral pelvis, chin lifted, gaze higher than eye level. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, we twist. 2, 3. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower the elbows. Inhale, lifting up. 2, 3. Exhale and twisting. 2, 3. Inhale, center. 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 2, 3. 2 more. Inhale, lift. 2, 3. Brace the abs. Make sure you're not locking out on your supporting leg's knee. Neutral pelvis. No rounding or overarching the back. Belly in. Remember that backpack of cement, or my hands hovering from your shoulder blades and you puffing them back. Finish up the set you're on. Setting those bands to the side. Grabbing our blue Theraband. That's the blue Theraband. We're going to throw it behind the back of our shoulder blades, taking it under the armpits, wrapping it around the knuckles with the thumbs on the outside. It looks like this. I'm going to come over to the wall. My back will be facing you so you can see what's happening with my feet as well as my inner thighs. And you'll see that I'm going to fight to puff my back ribs into that blue band at all times to keep myself upright so that I don't round forward at all. I don't allow that kyphosis to take over. I'm far enough away from the wall that my fingertips could brush it for balance purposes if I need it, but I'm not holding onto the wall. So know that since you're getting a view of my back, my hands are not on the wall. From here, you're going to point your toes, squeezing it on the ball, shifting to your dominant leg side. So when you squeeze the ball, the top of the toes of your non-dominant, not as tight leg will hover up. So it's like you're balancing on the toes of your dominant, tighter side. But really, you've just got one little point of contact, but mostly you're doing the work with your abs and inner thighs here. Toes are actively plantar flexing the entire time. So when a toe is down, you're on the top of the foot. You're not tucking your toes under. Here we go. Let's shift to the dominant side first, puffing the back ribs into that blue band, holding. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, 1. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, inner thigh, squeeze, belly in. Inhale, brace the abs and shift to the other top of your foot. Point the toes, one foot hovering. Inhale, 1, breathe. Chin up, gaze higher than eye level. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Puff the back ribs into that blue band. Inhale, 3. Brace the abs. Exhale, switching to the other side. Hold. Inhale, 1. Breathe. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Almost there. Inhale, 3. Brace your abs. Exhale, moving to our final side. Hold. Inhale, 1. Breathe. Exhale, 1. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, inner thighs pulled back. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, lower pelvic floor muscles lift in and up with the belly already in towards the spine. Let's make our way off. We'll come into a wall V stretch, taking our dominant arm onto the wall first, twisting away from it. Hold it here. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3, twisting back towards the wall, switching sides, turning away from the arm on the wall, bending the knees, chin up, gaze higher than eye level, belly in, twist. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. And let's bring our body, we're going to take the mat, slide it close to the wall for a wall adductor stretch. Slowly coming down to the ground, taking our legs up the wall. Inhale, prepare, point the toes. Exhale, slowly opening the legs out to the side. Keep the toes pointed. Check your lower back position. Make sure there's a mouse hole between the low back and the floor. Holding it here. Let's breathe together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it becomes too much, take your hands to the outer thighs and slowly bring the legs up together. See if you can stay with it. Toes pointed, soft bend in the supporting, or soft bend in both knees rather. Neutral pelvis. Guide the pelvis towards the wall in front of you. Finding a little mouse hole, but not a big, deep arch in the back. So tip the pelvis down. You can even tuck the pelvis in pine flexion if you don't have any back issues. But our goal is neutral pelvis, somewhere between arching and rounding. Keep your abs braced. 2 more breaths here together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Soft bend in the knees. Hands on the outer thighs. Slowly bring them back up. Coming off the wall on whatever side you see fit. Draping your body over your ball in flexion. Let's do a little belly breathing, pushing the belly into the ball. So inhale, push the belly into the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, let it fall back towards the spine. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, push it into the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, let it fall towards the spine. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, relax the neck. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the mind. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Grab your purple loop band and bring that around your outer thighs. Your purple loop band around your outer thighs. Your ball's going to go behind your back. We're going to be doing 2-to-1 squats. Option for the hands behind the head, on the hips, or swinging up to shoulder flexion. I'll show you each variation as we do our sets. So make sure the leg you shift over onto at the bottom, the first side, is your dominant leg. Okay, so we're going to inhale, prepare. Balls behind the back. Feet are perfectly parallel. Exhale, our inner thighs pull us back. We shift over to our dominant, tighter side, holding. Inhale, 1. Breathe. Exhale, 1. Inhale, standing back up, shifting to the other side. Preparing. Exhale, inner thighs pull us back. We shift over to our non-dominant leg. Hold. The other leg kicks towards the butt in a hamstring curl or hovers just a hair. Make sure you're not engaging the thigh of the leg that's up. Inhale, stand back up. So that's all it is. So as we do our sets, I'll change the arms. You can mimic my arms or you can keep one arm variation. Breathing in, exhale, inner thighs pull us back. Inhale, we shift over. Exhale, we hold. Inhale, we stand back up. Inhale, prepare. Soft bend in the knees. Gaze higher than eye level. Exhale, let the inner thighs pull you back. Shifting to the other side, holding. Inhale. Bracing your abs and exhale. Inhale, standing up on that one leg. Exhale, lowering the leg that was lifted. Inhale, prepare. Pelvis grounds down. Micro bend in the knees. Exhale, inner thighs pull you back into your full 2-legged squat. Exhale, brace the abs. Inhale, shifting over to the dominant leg or non-dominant, depending on the side you're on. Hold. Exhale the air out. Inhale, stand up on that one leg, slowly lowering the lifted leg. Keep going here. I'll count your breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Belly firm. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Focus on where the eyes are looking, a little higher than eye level. Pressing equally through the outer and inner edge of your feet. Make this your last one. Coming on up, we're going to need our blue loop band around our outer thighs and our purple loop band, and it's going to be above our elbows. So with the purple loop band above the elbows, actually, yes, that's correct. Blue around thighs, purple loop band above elbows. We're going to come into some reverse crunches. So you'll walk out into a plank, pushing not only down with the hands, but pulling out with the arms to feel the abductors, your triceps, as well as the posterior delts. So tucking our booty under, we'll round and pull the legs in as we inhale and exhale out into your plank position again. So the farther in your body is, so if you have your pelvis all the way on the ball, this is going to be a lot easier than if it's just the tops of the feet on the ball. So play around with how much of your body is supported by the ball. That will increase the intensity of the exercise. So make sure you're breathing. You inhale, round in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, you come back out to plank. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, rounding in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out, 2, 3, 4. Keeping that going. And if at any time you become fatigued, you can come into a child's pose in this position, pushing yourself back, keeping the abs braced, and holding here. We're going to come into this in a minute, and I just want you to stay here. So let's all make our way into that child's pose. And you can actively push your forehead into this band that's around your arms. You can allow it to slide down if it's in the way, or you can push your forehead into it to activate your neck flexors. So for some people, it'll feel better to slide it down their wrists, get it out of the way. Others, it'll be nice to have that added challenge of the forehead pushing into it, engaging the neck flexors. Stay active. Keep breathing. Brace your abs. From here, we're going to brace our abs to come off of the ball. We'll need our purple loop band around our outer thighs. So we'll take it, because it was above the elbows, switching out the purple loop band around the outer thighs. Holding our stability ball, facing one another at 12 o'clock. Watch me, I'm going to turn to 3 o'clock onto my right leg with my left leg lifted in the air. I'm going to take a deadlift, so it almost looks like our warrior 3 position, body parallel, as I tap the ball down. And then I'll come right back up into a hamstring curl at the top, or a leg reach behind me, either or. So let's do it together. We'll start at 12 o'clock with our right leg up, turning a quarter turn to 3 o'clock, picking our left leg up immediately, moving into that deadlift, 3 of them, taking it down on the exhale, soft bend in the supporting leg's knee. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down, trying to keep a nice long body as we go down, bracing the abs. Inhale, lift. And one more time, exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Let's repeat that side. Quarter turn, find the balance first, and then 3 deadlifts. Exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Use your abs. 2, 3, 4. Keep your knees soft. 2, 3, 4. Make sure your toes are pointed. And let's repeat on the second side. Quarter turn, find the balance, hold it. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1 as you take those deadlifts. Inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, turning back to me. Final set, quarter turn, find that balance, hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, and from here, we'll keep this purple loop band on, grabbing our foam roller. If you have tight hamstrings or a tight low back, you may want to hold a yoga block. I'll show that variation. We're going to be doing a forward fold on the roller. So you'll step up onto the roller, feet hip distance apart, toes wrapping around it. The outside hand can hold the yoga block. You'll begin to walk the hand on the wall, bar, or counter down. Forward folding. If you need that block for your fingertips to rest on, you can have it. If not, the hands can rest on the floor. Keep the knees soft. Inhale, pelvis pulls down towards the roller. Exhale, inner thighs pull back as you try to straighten your legs a bit without locking the knees out. Toes are wrapped around the roller like a bird would wrap its claws around a branch. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. 2, 3, so the knees bend. Exhale, the inner thighs pull back so the knees straighten but not lock. So they straighten but they don't lock out. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, inner thighs pull back. 2, 3, 4. Release the back of the neck. Try to not close the eyes just due to proprioception. It's nice to have them open here. Soften the shoulders, soften the forehead, the tongue, the jaw, the eyes in the sockets. Inhale, prepare, tucking the pelvis under. Brace your abs. Make sure bring the inside hand to the wall, outside hand to the hip. Tuck the pelvis. And let's hear that air as you come back up to our starting position. And let's from here slowly come off of the roller. And we'll turn and face one another. Cross our right leg behind our left. Taking our arms up. Taking our left hand to grab our right wrist, side bending to the left, hold, push the pelvis forward, inhale 1, breathe, lift the chin, exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2, bend the knees, inhale 3, push the pelvis forward with the abs tight. Exhale, inhale back up to center, switch the cross of the legs and the grip of the wrist. Try to not lean forward, but to arch back with the low belly firm. Hold, inhale 1, breathe, exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale back up to center, slowly lowering that down. Great job. We're going to need our 3-pound weight and our stability ball for our Warrior 2 lunge variation with our row to overhead press. And at the top, we're going to add a tricep extension. So we'll add one tricep extension at the top. So same exercise as level 1 with the added tricep extension. Setting up Warrior 2, let's all turn our right toes to 12 o'clock and our left toes to about 10, 9:30. Bend deeply into the right leg, creating a right angle. Taking the right hand to the stability ball, the left hand holding the weight. We row, press, and at the top, the elbow bends. The weight slowly comes towards the head. We extend it up, and then we bring the arm back down. So the breath is inhale to row, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you've done your press by then. Exhale to bend at the elbow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale to extend, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale to lower, 2. So we're going super slow. So you're inhaling to lift, you're exhaling on your tricep kickback, or your tricep extension, and you're inhaling to lift the extension without locking the elbow out, and you're exhaling to lower the arm back through space. So maybe your count when you do the tricep extension can be a 3 count as opposed to a 6 because you don't have as far to travel. Use the breath though. Be conscious of that. On your next, once you finish that set, let's switch left toes at 12 o'clock, right toes now at 2:33-ish. Bend deeply into the left leg, left hand on the ball, right hand holding that 3-pound weight, row to press, tricep work at the top with the bend in the elbow and the extension without locking out in the elbow. Keep that going. Keep your breathing going. Now's the chance to really get low in the legs, to work the inner thigh of your front leg, to work your glutes, your outer glutes. Keep breathing here. I'd take 6 counts to lift up, maybe 3 counts to bend at the elbow and 3 counts to extend, and then 6 counts to come down. So playing around with the tempo, moving nice and slow and on the breath. Let's do one more set wherever you are. And then you can set the 3-pound weight to the side, picking up your stability ball for standing saw. So this is a wonderful variation for a little release in the QL, the back of the neck. Keep your abs engaged. Keep your knees soft. We don't want to lock out of the knees. So I'm going to hold the ball overhead. I'm going to inhale, prepare. I'm going to exhale, twist my torso, not my pelvis, but my torso. Taking the ball to the outside of my right foot. I'll inhale, my arms back up, and I'll exhale and twist and take the ball to the outside of my left foot. So I'm alternating. I inhale, lift up. I don't lock my knees out. I exhale, twist, taking the ball to the outside of the foot. I inhale back up to center, and again, exhale, twist, ball goes to the outside of the foot. Keeping this going, keeping a micro bend in the knees, a lift in the lower pelvic floor, shoulders plugged down, almost there. Using that breath. Give me one more. And from here, I'd like you to tie your red Theraband a quarter of the way into the roller. Again, the red Theraband a quarter of the way into the roller. Bring your green loop band around your ankles. We'll be doing a step to balance in the sagittal plane with a hamstring kickback with our inside leg. Outside hand is in shoulder, arm is in shoulder flexion, loaded with this red Theraband. So as I step up, I find shoulder flexion. I bring my inside foot into the band and do a hamstring kickback, and I isometrically hold. If the green band is a little heavy, you can bring the foot in and out for 3 breaths instead of holding it isometrically. Let's go together. Stepping up first on your dominant leg, with your dominant leg to the farthest away from the wall as your outside leg. The leg closest to the red Theraband should be your stronger, tighter, dominant leg. Here we go. Stepping up, finding the balance, bringing the foot, arch of the foot into the band, kicking back into it, chin up, gaze higher than eye level, deep lift of the low abs, neutral pelvis. One more breath. And then we'll slowly step down in front of the roller to step backwards up onto the roller. Keep a soft bend in the knees. Same exercise Once we get up, inside foot, arch of the foot into the band, kick back, shoulder flexion, chin up, gaze higher than eye level. Breathing, deep lift of the core, neutral pelvis. One more breath here. And then we'll take it to the other side. Now, if you struggle with balance on your dominant tighter side, you may want to do this exercise on the floor for your safety. You can also use ToeSox, and it does depend on the roller you're using. The YouniquelyFit kit roller is the best for this type of standing work. So feel free to get one of those when you get a chance. So let's hop on up. Well, slowly step on up with our outside leg being our non-dominant, not as tight leg, shoulder flexion. Find that hamstring kick back hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, gaze up higher than eye level. Inhale 2. Exhale 2, toes wrapping around that roller, pointed toes. Inhale. Brace the abs and exhale. Slowly step yourself down, stepping backwards through space. Inhale, pelvis grounds down as you step up. Keep a soft bend in the knees. Make sure your hands on the wall. You can test the balance whenever you see fit, whenever you get it. But the hamstring kickback can move in and out. You can go back to the orange band if this is too heavy. Listen to your body. As this progresses, there'll be certain muscles that progress faster than others, and you need to honor your body. Give me one more breath here, and we'll slowly come off. We're going to grab a trigger ball, and that can be a lacrosse or tennis ball, or you can use your foam roller. Bring either a yoga block or anti-burst ball to put under your head. And the trigger ball or foam roller, we're going to roll the posterior tibialis out and above the knee. Start with your dominant tighter leg farthest away from the floor when you're side lying. And you're going to drop that knee forward, that leg, top leg forward, and get into the posterior tibialis, which is located here. Roll it out. If you get all those knots out and aren't feeling any tender areas, then I want you to go above the knee immediately, right into this pocket. And dig in. Circular motions, back and forth, just leaning in. All of these things will help. So use your breath as you're doing this. That's what's going to help you get through it, get the knots out, relax enough to let those knots dissipate. Circular motions, leaning, digging. So we'll be here for another 30 seconds. Take your time, find those spots. Grabbing water if you need it. Taking care of yourself. Good. Breathe these final 3 breaths here together, and then we'll switch sides. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming up, taking it to the other side, setting up below the knee, the posterior tibialis, rolling it out. Remember, the foam roller works just fine. I like the trigger ball because I like to go a little deeper, but the foam roller is just fine if you don't have a trigger ball. Breathing in, circular motions back and forth, leaning, digging, whatever you can tolerate. For this last minute, I'm going to cue breath, and I just want you to breathe with me. You can go above the knee if you get all the knots out right by the knee. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Final breath, dig in. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job.